Have you ever felt like nothing is going right in your life? You can't do the things you want to do, and you keep doing things you don't want to do. You tell yourself that you'll finally stop procrastinating and wasting time, but you continue to procrastinate. This video will go over a step-by-step guide on how to take back control of your life, so you can live the life you want. Step 1. Figure out what you want to achieve. If you don't have a vision for where you want to go, life will just sweep you along. When you don't know what you want from life, you often feel like you have no control over your life. In order to take back control of your life, you need to get clear on what you want. Think about what you want to get done in a day, a week, a month, and a year. It's fine if you currently don't know all the answers, but you should at least know what you want to get done tomorrow and this week. If you're unsure of what you want to get done in a day or a week, think about what you want to do besides your responsibilities. Maybe there's something you want to try out, or maybe there's something you want to learn, or maybe you want to catch up with someone that you haven't talked to in a while. If you really are unsure, your daily or weekly goal can simply be to spend some time discovering and understanding yourself. If you're unsure of what you want in the long term, think about your core values and what is important to you. You might value stability and community as something important in your life, while someone else might value freedom and adventure. Once you know what you value, you can try to figure out what you want that aligns with your values. If you need some ideas, it can help to go on social media. There's all kinds of success shown on social media, from someone getting a promotion at their company, to someone making good money as an entrepreneur, to someone traveling all over the world on limited funds. If you see something you like and it aligns with your values, that can be one of your long-term goals. Step 2. Change your identity. One of the biggest reasons why people fail to do what they want to do is because of self-sabotage. When people set goals, they often go straight to thinking about what actions they need to take in order to accomplish the goal. They usually don't think about changing their identity, and their old identity might go against the new identity they want to create, which leads to self-sabotage. Think about two people who are trying to quit smoking. When offered a cigarette, one of them says, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit," while the other one says, "No thanks, I am not a smoker." You might think there's barely any difference, but there is a difference. The first response indicates that the person still sees themselves as a smoker, while the second person has a different identity. When something becomes a part of your identity, you'll do everything you can to do the things associated with that identity. For example, if you identify as a weightlifter and you're proud of your physique, you'll do your best to make sure you work out and diet properly. On the other hand, when you're trying to do something against your identity, you can only do so much before you go back to your old ways. It doesn't feel right when you're doing something that isn't in line with who you are. So, how can you change your identity? Think about the type of person that can do the things you want to do. Once you know the type of person you want to become, prove to yourself you're that person by doing small wins. For example, every time you read a page, you are a reader. Make some small goals and accomplish them, and you'll prove to yourself that you are that identity you want to be. I'll talk about this more in the next step. Step 3. Set a plan of action. You should now know what you want to accomplish and who you want to be. It's now time to create a plan that will help you do what you want and take back control of your life. If you want to do something, your plan should involve setting small goals and accomplishing them. Each time you accomplish a small goal, you can set a bigger goal next time. Going back to the reading example, you can become a reader by reading 5 pages a day, and then 10 pages a day, and then you can keep adding more pages until you reach a point that makes sense for you. If you want to stop doing something, like say, you want to stop wasting your time on social media, your plan will be a little different. You will have to replace that old action with something new. If you just want to stop doing something, but you don't have anything else to do when you usually do that action, you will go back to past habits. Going back to the social media example, if you want to stop wasting time on social media, if you don't have anything to do during that time you normally browse social media, you will just go back to scrolling through social media. If you don't know what to do to replace that old action, go back to steps 1 and 2 to figure out something. The reason why replacing that old action with something else works is because you'll be focused on something else, and not have to think about not trying to do something. Step 4. Stick to the plan and make sure you get back on track if you took the day off. After a while, the thing you wanted to do will become your habit, but you still need to make sure you maintain that habit. You can easily stop doing a habit if you keep taking days off. If you didn't do your habit when you were supposed to, just make sure you do it next time. Missing a day isn't the end of the world, but if you keep missing days, your habit will be gone. Taking back control of your life seems hard, but it can be done. Follow the steps, take it one step at a time, and you should be in a good position. Have you ever felt lost in life? Leave a comment below, and if you're still feeling lost in life, check out the video on the end screen below to learn about how to deal with that feeling.